Hi, I'm Elyse Graves. I'm a speech language pathologist with the Montgomery County Board of Developmental Disabilities Early Intervention Program. Today we're talking about oral motor exercises that you can do to help with feeding. These exercises can be done in a really short period, 3 to 5 minutes, 3 to 5 times a day. Preferably right before eating. They can be done in the bathroom in front of a mirror, or they can be done in a high chair or seated at the table. The goal of these exercises is to increase yours and your child's enjoyment around feeding. These exercises are meant to help regulate the sensitivity in the mouth. Some children tend to be oversensitive. They don't like a variety of foods. They may only like a certain texture, so smooth foods or only crunchy foods. Or on the other hand, your child might stuff their mouth or need more strongly spicy foods or sour foods, very strong tasting foods, because their mouth is not as sensitive. These exercises should help kids regulate their mouth so that they can eat a variety of healthy foods. Some of the tools that we can use to help with these exercises are everyday washcloth, a toothbrush. We have Nook brushes available. These are Chewies. This P, we also have Q's that are Chewies. And you could use a straw. Starting out, it's ideal to have more than one of whatever tool you're going to use so that your child can have one and you can have one. Sometimes when it comes to having trouble with feeding, children have a need to control. And so if you can each have one, then your child feels like they are in control. Starting with the first exercise, we just really want to bring alertness. We always want to start on the outside of the mouth and lips before going into the mouth. And doing this, we really want to make sure that we check in with the child and are observing any pulling away, any frustration. We want to go slow and easy. The goal, again, is enjoyment. We don't want to put too much pressure or stress into the situation. It's better to go slow and make small progress over time versus turning your child off even further. So starting out on the outside, if your child allows you to touch the outside of their cheeks, we can massage cheeks, massage around the lips. We can do some tapping, some stretching. The lip stretches, you can pull back and pull down. Some pushing on the lips. Hopefully there's some resistance so that you feel those muscles pushing back. If your child has an open mouth posture, either because they're an open mouth breather or they have some congestion, or they just keep their mouth open and forward, these are good. The lip stretches up, bringing some awareness, building up some of that muscle tone. We can then use, just like with the massage, you could also use a rag. And if you wet the rag, and the coolness of it will be alerting to the outside of your cheeks, around your lips, on the lips, on the outside again. And I would use one or two tools at a time. So either, you can always start with your fingers, probably first would be easier than the rag. Then you could go to the rag, but it doesn't matter. Your fingers are fine. Either a toothbrush or a Nook brush. If your child likes a Chewy, that's fine. So the goal really isn't, you can change up the variety as you go along, but the goal is not to get through all of the tools. They all provide you with, just by their design, different opportunities. So the next, you could do a toothbrush or a nook brush, either one, but not both. So rubbing on the outside, rubbing along the lips. Your child can have one, they can be copying you, across your lips. And then if the child wants, it can go inside. If your child isn't ready to have something with texture inside, again, you can use your fingers or your thumb, just running it along their cheeks. You can put your thumb in and stretch their cheek. Pushing on their lips, pulling it out. If they'll allow tickling with the toothbrush across their lips, that'll be alerting. And if they allow inside, again, you can just move it inside. The whole goal is just to get that mouth alert and ready to have something offered to it. And once you've started there, you can take a food that they like, applesauce or something that they like. You can dip it in, again, putting it on your lips. See if they will lick it off with their tongue, putting it on the tip of their tongue, seeing if they are interested in that. Bringing, you can use the chewy in a similar way. You can dip it in. You can use this to, just another way to push on the outside, on the lips. This one you can blow in, make noise with. Same goes here. Okay, again, you can use it, rub it softly. So the goal is outside to inside, just bringing some alertness, some waking up the mouth before you start with feeding, and to just get that mouth calm and alert so that it's ready to eat and try some new things, hopefully. All right, those are the exercises that I have for you today. Thank you.